Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God, thank goodness.
Feels so much better. Feels so much better.
Already, huh? God, we're 50 minutes
Yeah.
into this, and this is the most clear I've ever felt a group within 50 minutes around money. So I'm really proud of each of you. Like, good job. Way to go.
Thank you.
So, but let's
And
make
we're
sure
grateful
that...
to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, my God, you're welcome. It's so much fun. It's like my friends are here to play, and we're here to remember who we really are. And then function that way in the world.
Yay!
Yay! It's time for beauty and magic. It's time for love. It's time for you. Yay!
Yay!
So, and, you know, we do want to make sure that we have your guys' systems very much in alignment with where we're going and the transition we're making. So, is there anybody else that feels like they still have stuck information around money? And it's okay. You can have your own experience and bring up anything on this call. Right now, we could be in joy and you could be pissed off and just express it. And we'd be like, yes! So don't worry about it, okay? Just, it's cool. We got you. So what else do you guys have going on around money?
Money is of all evil, and I don't want money because then I'll be greedy like those idiot Wall Street people.
So Diana, are you anything like the energy of that?
I think I was at one point.
Yeah, you have been probably
In
in lots
my
of lifetimes.
life.
Yeah. So are you now in this present moment?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. So would you let your whole system and you know that you don't have to worry about it, you're not that?
Oh!
Oh my God, I love you guys. So for all of you guys that are trying to not have money because you don't want to be evil and greedy, are you evil and greedy? Like, is that who you are?
No.
Okay, so...
On occasion.
No.
No, so would you let your whole system know that it's okay, you can have money, and you're not evil and greedy. It's just the way you are. You're not into that energy. In fact, you're on this call to let it go and to harmonize it. Evil and greedy people, hold on to evil and greedy. They don't come on an infinite abundance call to let go of it.
No.
They keep it. Just that you're here, it's a total indicator that that's not you, right? There's the indicator. It's not you. Oh my God, it's not you, right? Just because you're here, it means it's not you.
Wow.
There we go.
I have something with money.
Yes, go for it.
Hi, it's Chris. I feel very comfortable spending money on my family and my friends, but when I go to spend money for myself, I have to really deliberate on it. I don't spend it as easily and readily on myself as I would for others.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So why is it not okay in your world to contribute to you?
Oh, it's childhood stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so would you be willing to let go of all of that past that's holding back your phenomenal future?
I'm ready.
Whew. How many of you guys would let go of all that past that's holding on to you, trying to bring you into it? That if you let go of it, you would have a field of just magic and beauty and love and easy, easy, easy money. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Woo-wee. There we go. Let it go. Good job. Let it go. It's just the past. It's not real. It's not now. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who are you now?
Oh.
Woo! Oh my God! Okay, let go of all those old versions of you. It's not you now. Anything that's not you now isn't.
Yes.
Whoa! Let it go. Woo!
Rikka?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the flip side also, like
like if I have money and my family doesn't.
Uh-huh. What? It feels bad? Uh-oh. You're not talking somehow. I don't know if you pressed mute on your phone, but if you have money and your family doesn't, and then that's all we've gotten. I can feel it. Will you let it go? Okay. So how many of you guys are trying to, with money, trying to stay in the status quo with money so that what? So that what doesn't happen? Uh-oh. Is it me? Am I out? I'm out. I have a landline, and it has stopped. Okay, I'm calling back in. Hold on.
Please enter your PIN number.
Para mensajes en español.
Noblecom.com. Credit remaining $35.01. For calls to the United States and Canada, please dial 1 before the area code. Please enter. Time remaining 1,590 minutes.
Welcome to the conference. Please enter the conference ID followed by the pound key. Thank you. Moderator ID accepted. This conference is password protected. Please enter the conference password followed by the pound key. Thank you. Conference password accepted. All guests are currently muted. To unmute all guests, press 9. For help with host options, press *0. You will now be connected with the conference.
Am I back?
There you
Yeah,
are.
there you are.
I got cut. I was like, "Are you there? Are you there?" And I was like, "You just said this, but then you stopped, and then nobody was talking to me." And I'm like, "Am I the one that got cut off?" I'm on a landline too, by the way. This is how retarded technology is around me.
It was a new one, Rikka, because we could still hear you on the video, but you were gone on the phone. You couldn't hear us. It was like you were in a different dimension, and we were trying to reach you, but you weren't there.
Oh, that's really
We need a
funny.
Merkaba for that.
I know. Thank the Merkaba for that. Exactly. Okay, so where we let off was somebody was saying that if I had money and my family didn't, and then I cut off. So what would happen if you had money and your family didn't?
Well, isn't that the symbolism?
What's that?
Well, she said she'd feel guilty, and she'd want to disperse it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So there's this piece of like, if I had money and my family didn't, or the world around me didn't, this thing would happen,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would want money from me, and I don't want people to want stuff. I don't want to be obligated, right?
Yeah.
Or what would happen if, for you guys, if you had tons of money?
Had to hide from it, from danger.
You would
I'd
have
give
to
it
hide
away.
from danger. Whoa, okay. Will you let that go?
Don't let anybody know.
And don't let anybody know because it's dangerous to have money. Whew. What else?
Or I wouldn't have to do anything.
Oh, you wouldn't have to do anything. Yeah, and do you like doing absolutely nothing?
You could just like hang out. You
Yeah.
don't have to like identify yourself and I have to do this to make money. It's almost like there's no impetus to progress, I guess. Not progress is not the right word, but it's like okay, so if I had all the money in the world, you know, I don't have to do anything. That's cool.
So
But
are
we're not
you,
trained to that's cool.
Yeah. Are you using money and having no money or little money, right? Are you using it as a motivational factor to create your life and to choose more consciousness?
Exactly. Totally. Yeah.
Whew.
Because
Okay,
I have no money, then I'm forced to create. And if I had money, who cares? I don't need to create. I can just like hang out, you know, on the beach
well, that's true. You do
and watch
get
the
to
waves.
you do get to a who cares place, right? But you also enjoy being, and so you do everything from joy,
Exactly.
right? Exactly. So would you guys let go of that whole thing of using not having money as a way to reach more consciousness and strive for more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that is crazy cool. That's going to reach more than wow.
Wow.
Because that, oh my God, consciousness would support that because it wants you to be on that journey for more. So if to you not having money or having little money creates I'll strive for more, it's going to keep doing that because it wants that.
Yep. Yeah.
Holy Moses! Oh my God.
So how can we do that without having money as the motivator? Just because we want, you know, we're so like, you know, that whole thing of infinite being.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it all. It doesn't matter about money.
Yeah.
I don't need money as a motivator.
Yeah. Well, and once you step into you being the most valuable thing in the world, then every moment is about you enjoying it, right? So would you guys be willing to put you and you having you in the place of that striving for money? In like, okay, you know what, I'm getting aligned with me having me, and that is the most valuable, the most important. Me being joyful and present and loving in everything that I am in every moment is the most important thing. Would you bring that into being?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel that. Just bring it in. And it comes from above, right? And then just let it come through your body and let it be so. And let all the other motivational factors that you think you need, just let them disappear. There we go. Because have you really been looking for money, or have you really been looking for you?
Yeah.
Me.
So, and when you create, when you know,
Our creativeness.
yeah.
How can we create ourselves more and more and more?
Yeah, exactly. And this universe is ever expanding. There's always more to explore. There is no graduation in consciousness. Like you don't get, there's no there. So it's a constant expansion, right? Of new possibility, new energy, new information, new you, new dimension, new you, new you, new you, new you. Nice. There you go. Would you guys let yourselves be new?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let yourselves and let yourselves be new.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Awesome. Woo! Nice. So is there anything else that comes up around money for anybody?
Yes, Rikka.
Yeah?
I have lots of money, and I've done lots of consciousness by having lots of money, and now I have to manage money, and I'm frozen about managing money because my emphasis has been on consciousness rather than money, and I have to restore a relationship with money, and that when I try to do it, I'm really frozen, I almost get paralyzed about it. Can you help with that, please?
Yeah. So you get paralyzed and frozen with managing money. Now, prior to this, you were receiving lots of money for doing consciousness work. That's correct?
No, I made a lot of money and then spent them. I haven't spent the money, but the financial freedom that's brought me and the time it's brought me, I on purpose made money in order to be able to increase the time I could spend on my consciousness.
Oh, cool.
But I'm at a point now where I need to do both. I need to do money.
Okay.
And like manage it and do consciousness as well.
Cool.
But when I go to do the money part, it's like I feel frozen around it.
Okay. So what if money and consciousness were the same thing?
I know they are, but I don't know why. I'm not where the frozen comes from or the paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's a terror.
Well,
even.
is the terror or the paralyzed or the frozen, is that actually your next step in consciousness, is releasing that from the depths of your being and really falling in, surrendering
Absolutely.
into? Yeah. So in a way, it's like
Absolutely.
it's working perfectly, because it's like, oh, you got this last little nook and cranny here. You know, you're not willing to be fully supported. You're not willing to fall into nothing and be everything that you are.
Yep.
Fall into the
Totally
arms.
hear you.
What's that?
I totally hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Awesome. So would you allow yourself to feel that panic and that fear and that frozen? Like the edges.
Yep, sweating already.
Yeah, there we go. And just let it fall into the dimension where it came from.
Thanks a lot.
You're so welcome. Just there's a little bit more if you go into kind of like root chakra, base of your spine, and releasing that. There you go. So would all of you be willing to release all that survival, scared, fear, panic? Oh my God, I'm getting to the edges of the universe, and I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna not exist, and it's gonna be really bad. You know, all that energy from the base of your spine and from your root chakra and from your whole body, from your stomach too, right?
Yes, yes.
Because it's that energy of not being supported.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Let it go. And let the base of your spine expand in its energy. There you go. And then let the information fall into the dimension where it came from. If you let go of everything, would you still exist?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you just exist as energy and space and... And, you know, it's like how many times have we let go of something and it's like we feel so much better after we let go of it. So why wait? Why not let go of everything? Right?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
And what an adventure, right? We've been doing holding on forever. We might as well adventure in letting go of everything.
Yeah.
And does that mean letting go of everything, does that mean you have to destroy anything?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Because if you do the letting go of everything, but you have to be right, you'll destroy it. Now, the reason why you'll destroy it is because you're like, it's like if you're, God, how do I describe this? I don't even know if I have to. Would you just be willing to not, to, okay, it's kind of like if what you've created in the past was right, when you go to let go of it, you have to make it wrong and destroy it. Yeah. Right? Because you'd rather be right. Now you're on a new path, and now you're going to destroy the old path. But really, you don't have to destroy anything. You can have everything. Yes?
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Cool.
Brilliant, Rikka.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. So we let go of having to be right about money.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my God! You didn't know, did you? You didn't know you had to be right about money. You thought you were just wrong about it. Really, you're right about how wrong you are. There we go. Let it go. Let it go. Give it back to the dimension where it came from. There we go. Let it fall away. Nice. There we go. Okay, cool. So what else, you guys?
Rikka?
Yeah.
This is Bernita. I have something.
Hi, Bernita.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I did 2 things for a job that I thought I liked, and then I got really sick for a few years, and I had to move into my mom's house, and she had to take care of me. So now I'm a lot better physically, and I'm trying to figure out, like, who I am now. And but I live here, and she is not a poor person at all, and she's 87, and I have no idea like what she has, but she tells me that I should just be lucky that I have a roof over my head. So I kind of my therapist tells me I kind of have a life like Cinderella, and anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how to get beyond all that.
Oh,
does that make sense?
What if you could receive it? Like, so your mom's taking care of your finances and paying for you to live and all that stuff. Is that right?
Well, I live here. She paid anyway, so I just don't pay anything to live here except for I get disability, so I spend all my money on food, because anyways.
Okay. But the core thing is like, hey, let's create your life, right? Like, let's bring you in to where you're going like, yes, it's my life. I'm having it. We're doing this. This is so much fun. I love this. Why did I choose it? Because I love it. Right? So do you allow yourself to know what you love?
I don't think so, not yet.
Yeah. It feels like there was a time in your world where that world died. Like the world of dreams, the world of adventure, the world of I'm going to go find out like what my life gets to be like, or I'm going to go be a singer, I'm going to go be a famous person, I'm going to go be a business person, I'm going to go be a whatever it is. So would all of you be willing to awaken that dimension of that dream? Because that dream is actually more in what's real than what's in the illusion.
Right on.
Okay? So would all of you be willing to awaken what those dreams you've always had have always been?
Yes.
And would you allow yourself to be your dream now?
Yes.
There we go. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm actually afraid of what I'll have to leave behind.
Yes. Okay. So there's this fear of leaving something behind. Except if you look at what you're leaving behind, is it really that scary to let go of it, or is it actually more scary to hold on to it?
Well, it's like people.
People. Yeah. So is your relationship with those people beautiful, full of love, completely present, and amazing?
No.
No, it's something less than that, right? So what we're doing is we're letting go of all of the separativeness and all of the stuff you've been doing with that so that you can have and be who you are, and you'll meet them on a whole different level. Are you willing to let go of the old version and move into the new version?
They've taken a vow,
How do you do that, though?
How do you do it?
Taken a
Just
vow.
How do you
Okay, we've got two questions. Hold on. We've got, hold on. Let's do the, how do you do it? How you do it is just by actually choosing it and letting go. How do you let go? How many of you guys have fallen asleep?
Yes.
Everyone has, right? So it's like falling asleep while you're awake. You just go, oh, okay, I'll just let that I'll just let it go. That's it. That's it. That's as easy it is. And then what happens is you have a new vibrational platform. Now those old habits are going to come like, hey, you used to think about me. And you have to be willing to go, hey, relax, back in my heart, back in my being, back in the presence, and use the present moment to basically take that hologram that was finding you, there you go, and erase it. But it does take that choice, and as you make those choices, you're going to be it so fully that it's going to get easier and easier, and you'll have to actually choose less, because it'll feel more normal to you to be oneness than it will to be separate.